Black Science TV 111, Osei Kufuor. I'm back at y'all again. I'm coming to talk about dreams. Now, I've been gone out of that jurisdiction for a while because I've been in another school. I've been in another planet for 1,000 years, which is actually 6 months here. But I've been gone for 1,000 years when it comes to the subject of dreams. Last night I had a dream that I was back at my old place in Lynchburg, Virginia on 1307 14th Street. And this is where I grew up as a child at the age of 12 and 13. And me and Bobby Hemmett was sitting on the porch. My mother was grilling. My brother was playing football out in the street with my friends and them from around the block, from an elementary school that we grew up at. But me and Bobby Hemmett started talking. And he was telling me that now it's time for you to talk about the dream realm more, because a lot of the catastrophes that you're seeing going on is stemming from the dream realm, because the catastrophes, the natural catastrophes and disasters is a reflection of what's going on here from the dream realm. So the scientist that is hired by the government to study the astrology chart of the universe, and mainly in particular the Earth, they are able to go into a certain percentage of people's dreams through their DNA to tap into the war that's going on there. And they are using tactics and technology from the people that they see as enemies, and they're bringing it back here by way of the people's sleep DNA. So when they're calling people to come in to donate plasma, when they're calling people to come in who has sleep apnea and stuff like that, they're calling them in to actually tap into something to help them be able to get somewhere else. So actually the DNA is playing out as an antenna. An antenna does what? It brings in signals. Signals is dimensions, meaning other worlds, other lifetimes that's playing out right now as we speak. So right now, when we were sitting on the porch, me and Bobby him was sitting on the porch, it was a block over from where we was living. And he said, "Do you see those white people over there?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, the block where they at now represents the dream gate where they exist, because they have a little bit of carbon in them that allows them to be able to peek in or to seep into other dream realms while they sleep at night after 12 midnight. He says the reason why they call it midnight, because this is the time where they get into the middle of a certain energy to tap into gates. Everybody lines up. All of the souls line up to go into a dream world. So if you are in the back of the line, you might not dream that night. You might not dream that night. So you come back here, you get what I'm saying, to the earth realm. You come back here with another part of you that's activated, that was in the gate, that came back through the gate. Even though you didn't go through the gate, a party was already in the gate, came out the gate, met you, and you brought it back to the earth. So now you start seeing things differently. But it's really not you. It's that part of you that came from the future or the past that's delivering something to you to bring back here. And they come back here with you, but they disappear or dissipate upon you coming back to this realm. And this is when you wake up and say, "Well, I can't remember what I dreamed about." It's not that you can't remember what you dreamed about. It's that the part of you that came through that gate to give you information, you forgot about him or her or them. It could be them, because we exist as many people. You get what I'm saying? So the catastrophes that's going on that you see right now is the government scientists that they hired. And many of them are German scientists, because you have to remember that the Germans who worked under Hitler that he hired were scientists who were hired, who went into what we call Africa, mainly Kemet and Nubia, to study the sciences of our ancestors. And they brought it back and they broke it down and decoded some of the things that they are using right now as military tactics to be able to control and oppress the spiritual minds of the people. I don't care about the physical. It's not about the physical. They are beating us mentally and spiritually. Everybody talking about what they're doing outside of the body. Well, outside of your body is nothing compared to what they're doing here. And it's silent. They are at war. It is a world war going on in our mind right now. And we can't see it or hear it because we're giving more attention to what's going on in the media, right, than what's really going on here. The people who control the media is the people who control the government, who set up the laws to create your seasons that we call flu seasons and hurricane seasons. Why would they need to have a season for these things? It's because every year they come to a calculation that if this city and this state don't make enough money through their projects, then they are going to set off the HARP system and create a catastrophe to ball up that project and start over again. The weather that we are seeing, many of you think that it is natural catastrophes when it is not. This is catastrophe set up by your.
Just like a bird, I just want to fly free.